I held my breath on November 6th, 2024, afraid that if I exhaled, the news would be real and life as we knew it would fundamentally change forever. But breathe I must, and after that breath came tears for my fellow citizens, my family, and my friends. I have cried so many tears since that day. I cried watching elderly people being forced to choose between medication and food because they don't have enough for both, and programs continuing to be cut. A grandmother counting pills like currency. I cried for the mom who is just trying to survive, whose food assistance was cut or reduced, and she doesn't know how she's going to feed her children. A mom staring at an empty pantry, doing math no parent should have to do. I cried for the families who will become homeless because the housing programs they rely on are no longer there. I cried for the veterans who are losing care and mental health services. I cried for our transgender youth being told that who they are isn't true and that they should not exist. A teenager learning to make themselves smaller just to stay safe. I cried for the children and wife of Renee, who must now wake up each day and live life without her. I cried for Alex's parents, because as a mom myself, I know there is no greater fear than having to watch one of your children go before you. I cried for those who came here, sold the lie of the American dream, only to find it has turned into a nightmare. I cried for women who are slowly losing autonomy and could lose so much more soon. I cried for those who will be judged simply for the color of their skin and not the moral character they have. I cried for our planet, which will continue to slide into despair with lowered regulations, deforestation, and profit placed above the world our children will inherit. I cried for our future because I don't know how we come back from all this, how long it will take, or how we rebuild the protections and policies people fought so hard for in the first place. But mostly I cried because greed and corporations are being put before our elderly, our children, and the people who need the help the most. And today, I shed another tear for the woman I was on November 5th, 2024, the one who fully believed that love, community, and honoring all human lives would win out over evil, greed, and deeply rooted hate. I miss her, but I'm trying to keep her alive in me anyway.